Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of NoDQ&A video here on NoDQ.com. I am the owner of NoDQ, Aaron Rift. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Definitely a busy one for me, but now it's time to get back down to business, answer some of your questions, talk about wrestling. So let's get right down to it. Hey Aaron, what do you think about the Survivor Series main event changing from a 5-on-5 match to a 2-on-2 match? I have mixed feelings about it. I was actually looking forward to the old school 5-on-5 Survivor Series match as The Rock's comeback match. But what they're doing now, I'm fine with. I guess WWE feels that it's better to just have Cena and Rock on their own as a tag team and make that the focal point, building up to WrestleMania, as opposed to having like 10 guys in the match, and that kind of takes away from the Rock and Cena dynamic. So we'll see what happens. I'm fine with it. Like I said, I do hope they have some kind of traditional Survivor Series match. The card is already starting to shape up. It looks like we're going to have Triple H and Kevin Nash, as well as Alberto Del Rio and CM Punk. So maybe they could do like a Raw versus SmackDown old school Survivor Series match, but I'm not sure what's going to happen with that. It could change week to week basis. Who knows? Maybe WWE will go back to doing the 5-on-5 match. It changes on a weekly basis, it seems. So I don't know. Hey Aaron, what was more embarrassing, John Laurinaitis stuttering or John Cena leaving a trail of saliva all over the mic? That was quite amusing with John Cena's big announcement that The Rock was going to be his tag team partner, and then just all that spit comes out. It was pretty funny. As you could tell, I did the little special intro today in homage to John Cena's special moment on Raw. And yeah, Raw was kind of a botchamania fest. We had John Laurinaitis stuttering a lot as usual, and a number of botches. I think that Cody Rhodes match with Sheamus was botched at the end. Just a lot of mistakes. But I mean, Raw was an okay show overall. I'm glad they're getting the big Survivor Series match announced, as soon as possible. So they have 4 weeks now to build on it. Although it's kind of silly, they aired all the commercials for The Rock saying he's coming back at Survivor Series. So it was a little bit anticlimactic at the end with Cena announcing it, but it was good for them to get it out of the way and announce it now, so they have the 4-week period to build it up. Hulk Hogan, Steve Austin, John Cena, Rock, and Junkyard Dog. In their peak prime, who was more popular? Well, when you say more popular, do you mean crowd pops or do you mean merchandise sales? I think overall, it's going to come down to either Hulk Hogan or Steve Austin, and you could say Hogan got bigger pops and drew more people to arenas, but I think Steve Austin overall, when you look at the WWE financial figures, and Austin really made a huge difference in WWE's bottom line, and almost single-handedly helped WWE turn the corner and turn things around in the Monday Night War. So I think overall, Hulk Hogan, he's had since the early 80s all the way till now, Hulk Hogan has been a major player, whereas Steve Austin's run was more confined to a shorter period of time. But in that short period of time, Austin made, I think, a bigger difference than anybody, including Hulk Hogan. When you look at the raw numbers, and just Steve Austin really on his own made WWE a powerhouse once again. Let's see what else we have here. What do you think of John Cena turning on The Rock at Survivor Series and joining forces with Miz and R-Truth? Well, first of all, that's not going to happen. Cena joining forces with Miz and R-Truth. I'm not expecting a heel turn. I think the two of them will win, and they'll kind of tease a little bit of dissension, but that's as much as you're going to get. Although, wouldn't it be cool if The Rock was getting beat on by both guys, he needed to make the hot tag, and The Rock's crawling over to Cena, reaching out for his hand. Cena has his hand out, and then at the last second, Cena pulls away, drops down, and flips off The Rock, and then just walks to the back. Imagine the heat that would get. And it wouldn't even necessarily have to turn Cena heel. They could just, Cena could just say that was payback for all The Rock's insults, or they can just come up with something where Cena's still a face or whatever, but he can give The Rock the ultimate FU to build up to WrestleMania. I think that would be cool, but I'm not expecting that to happen. Like I said, I think Rock and Cena will come out on top, and they'll have a little bit of dissension, but that'll be it. Hey Aaron, love the show. What is your opinion on the DDP, Undertaker, and Sarah storyline? I thought the idea to have DDP involved wasn't the best guy for the job. I thought WWE did a good job with the whole revealing of the stalker with DDP. It got a big pop, but the follow-up was really weak. And first of all, when you look at the whole situation, why would DDP be stalking the Undertaker's wife? He's married to Kimberly Page. I mean, come on. Does DDP need anything else? And then from there it went downhill with Undertaker, just completely dominating DDP at every single moment of the feud. It was just a dud. And yeah, pretty much sums up the whole Invasion storyline. Do you think The Rock would have gotten over as quickly if he wouldn't have joined the Nation? Well, the key point with The Rock was that he turned heel. That was the difference maker in terms of him starting to get over with the audience. But I think being part of the Nation helped things, because you had that whole storyline with him kind of taking over the leadership role, and that got him more mic time and got him the chance to be a big time heel and kind of steal Farouk's spotlight. So I definitely think it helped him at least a little bit. Always talk about your show. If WWE hasn't yet, should they make a Royal Rumble DVD like from the first Rumble to the 2012 Rumble? I think they should. Do you? Well, actually, they did release a Royal Rumble box set, I think all the way through 2006. It could be 2007, 2008, something like that. But if you go on Netflix, they have pretty much every single Royal Rumble that you can rent on there and watch. And I think they have the same thing for SummerSlam, and Survivor Series they're still missing. I think they're only up through 1998 for some reason. They haven't added the other ones yet. I have no idea why, but yeah, they do have all the Rumbles out, so go check those out. In your opinion, which is a better overall wrestling show, WCW Nitro 97 or Raw 2011? I think Nitro 1997. When you look at 1996, 1997, 1998, WCW was at their peak, and they were going head to head with Raw and still doing huge ratings, and the business was just on fire. The NWO was at its peak. I'd have to go with Nitro for sure, and the Cruiserweights. It's just a great time to be a wrestling fan. All right, that about does it for No DQ&A video. What did you guys think about Raw this week? What do you think about the big change? Do you think they should have kept it as the 5-on-5 match, or do you think it's better and the main event will be more focused now with The Rock and Cena as just a tag team on their own? Let me know what you think. YouTube.com/NoDQ&AV. Please subscribe. Please spread the word. And on that note, we'll see you next time.